Oh my god, thank you guys so much for coming out. Tommy, thank you so much. This is a wonderful pleasure of mine to have this be my first reading back. After my little New York experiment. And also, of course, thank you to Crush and Adam and Bradley and Davis, who added a little hometown here in my bio. So, I'm going to read from the first couple pages of the book that I'm working on, and some of you may have heard, but it's, we'll see how it goes. The bar stood still that summer in Portland. At my middle school, see something, say something was on my lips long before a New Yorker ever heard it. But no one could have said anything to prevent it, and no one could say an intelligible word outside of a string of uttered explicitives, and things normally reserved for atheists and foxholes once it started. The dogs. The dogs warned us, but we were too drunk. All of Portland was drunk that summer in the heat. Before I started working the bar, I'd spent the last 6 months at the epitome of a dive. My bartending experience up till then had involved opening Busch Lights and Coors Lights and Bud Lights for men and women over the age of 60 who knew better than to drink and drive, but did it anyways. But the bar I worked at that summer in Portland stood still was different. First off, it didn't have a name or a sign. It was that type of bar. We fresh squeezed every fruit that went in every drink. On Saturday nights, there were 2 big garbage bags full of corpses of fruit taken out back to the garbage cans in the alleys. Those things were always hairy and they looked exactly like a corpse. And fuck you if there was a tear in that bag. The size tear and your shoes would end up filled with warm pulp and juice and fruit flies hashed out of your socks next day. We had 80 different infused liquors. Tequila infused with 4 kinds of hand-picked berries from Saudi Island, whiskey infused cinnamon, and fall apples, always picked the season because this was artisanal, put a fucking bird on it before there was ever that fucking show kind of bar. Vodka, you can infuse it with every different flavor. Cucumber, lavender, lime, even beets for God's sakes. I don't know if there's a season for beets. I'm sure I should know, being a Portland unicorn native, but fuck beets. I have enough things to worry about without eating so many of those damn things. I start singing Purple Rain when I take a piss. All this is to say, this is who we were before. It's important to know who I was when I started that job on April Fool's Day. I try to remember so much of who I was. July 14th, the day the bar wasn't still at all, is the day everyone remembers and asks where you were then. Everyone's story is so different but all the same. Normalcy before love and death and grief and panic. But before that day, literally into the bar, it was the first day, the first time I made a drink with the bartender, de facto manager, Sapphire, over my shoulder. She's one of those Portland transplants from New Mexico. Her mother, the type of hippie that ends up in the desert, in a town that still has cases of the bubonic plague, an ancient child of her own, kids' astrology birthstone. I was staring at Manhattan because even I knew I'd never shake Manhattan, even though I didn't know why at the time. There she was over my shoulder, all long limbs, those long Madonna arms of hers hanging down past her hips, necklaces seeming to move and shake, reflect the light off the 100 candles we put out and lit every afternoon before the bar opened. All that sandstone and topaz and earth gems on her necklaces catching the light like a kid's braces during a thunderstorm at summer camp. My eyes always drawn down. I was staring at her chest because I was staring at her chest. But it was like a painting too. Her eyes are always drawn to the action, her necklaces and her cleavage. Didn't help that Sapphire always wore a tank top, even in April. It was raining and cold outside. I was staring like a good boy bartender should, and she said, fucking yelled at me she was standing that close. You're not making a goddamn slushie. She took my Manhattan out of my hands, and while I was staring at it, dumped the drink, threw the glass in the dish rack, and started talking right then. Didn't shut up for 2 weeks. Training is what she called it. Always chill the glass first, ice and water. Put the ice last in the shaker so you don't water down the drink. Learn how to crack a shaker and pour because we don't use a strainer. Strainers are for dumb shits that don't know how to crack a shaker. Unless you're doing a drink that needs a fine strainer, and then use the strainer, but only fucking then. Half pints of beer, get a dime worth of foam. Pints of nickel. Pitchers of beer, we get a quarter of foam if we serve them. But fuck that, we don't serve pitchers. Learn to 3-pour and make sure your count is right. 4 for a full shot, 2 is a half. 6 is a shot and a half. It's just basic math. Even an English major should know the basic basic math. The owner, Will, he will count that shit when you think he's not looking. Even if most days when he's at the bar, he's probably shopping for shoes online. So don't think you can give your friends really strong drinks. You get one drink a shift, give that shit to your friends. We always serve them hands up. We charge $16 for any douchebag that actually wants a fresh squeeze Long Island iced tea because we don't make sour mix with a gun. And never make that shit stronger just because they ask. Those 21-year-old Bridget tunnel pussies always want a stronger stick and try it home and hit a child or whatever. Do not buy a water machine cherry in your old fashioned. That shit is for disgusting amateur cunts. You keeping up, cocksucker? It helps if you line up a bunch of records you want to listen to ahead of time. Will finds you hooking up your iPod instead of playing vinyl. He'll have your ass. I know we can all make a perfect playlist, but Will's old school or new school, maybe just brought in that new douchey kind of way. I mean, he's a white guy from Iowa that listens to hip hop and soul, but he's the kind of guy who always wants vinyl on the deck. And he'll have your ass if you try plugging in your iPod. And lining up the records ahead of time means you don't have to go from easy and show music to NWA because you have 10 people at the bar. A whole back patio that needs to be bussed. Cheese sandwich to make. Fucking meaning you'll never get smoked, right? I told her I didn't smoke. If I was raised in the South, I would have said yes to everything Sapphire said. But instead, I was a Portland unicorn, actually born and raised in Northeast Portland, NEP, whereas I heard the lips of people alongside Blood and Crip, East Side and West Side, even though the West Side was always full of yuppies long before people from Brooklyn started moving to the Pearl District. I knew the city, my city, back when Alberta was shootings, crack, and Major 13, mandatory minimums. The sound of gunshots rose in July and August for Mercury before I gave any fucks about eating too much tuna. The first people to come to California and in the Midwest and everywhere else, people from New York, fucking City, and Florida, and Ohio, and wherever the fuck city they were from on the tunnel, they all came. I would have said yes, and if Will asked me to do anything, I actually said yes, sir, because our bar, the white bar, the no-name bar, was the best place I've ever worked. There was no place I'd rather have been, no people that I would rather have been with that July when the dogs started barking and the earth-swallowed houses full, fire and blood in the streets, dust in the air, and you, my friend, my confidant, my coworker, I was in love with you and you didn't know it. Thank you.